In this segment, we're going to look at the print options and how they can control what's included on the print preview that you create for your design. So I guess the first thing I should do is maybe have a design on my screen, so I'm going to choose Open. I'll just choose one of the default designs that was installed with the program. And I'm going to bring up my File drop-down menu and choose Print. Now this is going to bring up my print preview box. Takes a minute, and perhaps what I'll do is just size this so that it fits easily in my screen that we have. Since I'm there, sorry, I just wanted to resize my print preview box. Now we have obviously the preview of what my printout is going to look like here on the left, and then over here on the right I have all of the options that I could choose. So for example, I could say OK and print this out, or I could cancel, or I could go into the setup and choose the printing setup, what kind of printer, choose the printer you want to do. You could choose to save this as a JPEG. So I guess if you needed to email it to somebody, that might be an option that you might want to choose. We might want to choose, now these are the items that are included on the printout itself. So you'll notice they're all checked off, everything's checked off. If I uncheck them, you'll see what they are because they disappear. So if I uncheck the header, we lose that big, large bit of information there. If I change my color changes, I lose my color changes right on the right-hand side. The sequence icons, those were the icons at the bottom that showed me the color sequence by icons. Information, that's down at the bottom, tells you the size and stuff like that. The number of, the fabric choice and the stabilizers that were suggested. That's what's in the information. Orientation, that's the R here that tells us the orientation for the design. And the company name, and again, I've got printout by, but I didn't change it to be printout by Trevor Conquergood, but that's your ability to not have that displayed at all or have it displayed. Binder space, now notice if I turn this off, everything holds tight to the left of the page, but if I choose for binder space, it gives us a little bit of space for hole punching so that nothing's sort of fit in the center of your binder. You got your stitch count, which is going to be your number of stitches, which will be up here. So if I hide the stitch count, it's going to disappear. If I choose the start point, that's right here on the design. It's listed as a big sort of cross, and if I turn the start point on, it'll get rid of that. The 3D preview, whether or not my embroidery is listed in a 3D mode or just in regular kind of computer graphics mode. And the same thing for the fabric. I can have it left in 3D, but I can just simply hide the blue fabric and not have that printed. And the design date, so if you don't need to have the date recorded, you can turn off your design date. And again, you can save these as your defaults once you decide how you want them. Now, if you want to do a tiled printout for, I guess, larger embroidery projects, you could have it set over multiple pages. So I've just gone to 2 pages by 1 page, and you can see here that it centers everything over those 2 pages. Now, I'll just put that back to 1 and 1. It's set right now at portrait. If I uncheck portrait, it switches it over to landscape mode, which kind of gives you a little bit, uses the paper a little bit better in this case. And of course you've got the scale at 100%. You could auto fit that to the page and it might change it. And if there were multiple pages, then I guess I would be able to flip from page to page to see how they look in the preview. And once again, if you're ready to print this off, then you would just say OK, and this page would print out. So that's an overview of the print options in Creative Drawings.